This is Dr. Sridhar Vennamaneni at Prathima Medical Center in Kukatpally. Today, I'll give you a very brief update on things that can prolong your life. These are, some of them are very, a lot of times people assume that to live long, you need to have good genes. But a lot of new studies show that almost 70% of the reasons why people live long is something that is under your control. I'll talk to you about the common 6 secrets, I would say, to live longer. I'll start with the first one. The first one is exercise. And numerous studies have shown that when you exercise at least 30 minutes, 5 days a week, the benefits are numerous. The risk of heart attack is reduced, risk of cancer is reduced, anxiety and depression is reduced, your risk of falls is reduced, your overall bone strength is better. So exercise has numerous benefits. Your endorphin levels goes up, your inflammatory markers go down, insulin levels go down. So the benefits are numerous. So exercise is the first thing that I would strongly recommend. And there are new studies that show even 10 minutes of exercise a day, just a brisk walk, even inside the house, outside the house, walking some stairs, all these have great benefits. So try to get at least 10 minutes of exercise a day. If you can do 10 minutes morning and evening, the benefits are even greater. The second thing is diet. Numerous studies have shown that eating a healthy diet with more vegetables and fruits, the benefits are numerous. We've clearly shown that patients who eat more plant-based diets have reduced risk of heart disease, strokes, diabetes, cancers, and other inflammatory conditions. So diet plays a big role. So I would strongly suggest that you reduce your meat intake. Try to fill your plate. Your plate should be full of vegetables, cooked vegetables, raw vegetables, steamed vegetables, doesn't matter. Just fill the plate with a lot of all colorful vegetables, especially greens. Have all kinds of, greens have more benefits. The other thing I would say is add some nuts to your plate. Nuts are good, lentils are good, all kinds of legumes are good. So in terms of meat, try to reduce the meat intake. 3 ounces would be like a small, like quarter plate maximum. But the lesser the meats, the better for you long term. The third thing the studies have shown is having good friends makes a big role in how long you live. If you have friends without bad habits and you're having a good time with them, the studies clearly show that patients who have a good social life, they live longer. Because their stress levels are reduced, their anxiety is reduced, so the risk of overall inflammation in the body is reduced. So having good friends without bad habits is very important. The next 4th recommendation is to have a good night's sleep. Have at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep. Studies show that if you sleep less or if you sleep more, if you sleep less than 7 hours and you're sleeping more than 9 hours, again there's more inflammation, and which in turn can lead to heart disease, cancers, diabetes, and other autoimmune problems. So sleeping 7 to 8 hours is a good thing to aim for. The 5th recommendation is laughing. Laughter, as we all know, there's a statement saying, laughter is the best medicine. Studies clearly show that people who tend to laugh more often, their studies show that they live longer. So having good friends and laughing a lot is a good thing to do. Whether you're watching a movie or whatever makes you happy and laugh a lot is all good things, is good for you long term. The last thing that studies show is reducing your stress and avoiding unhealthy habits like smoking and alcohol. So studies clearly show that when you smoke, there's the risk of cancer is increased, risk of heart disease is increased, risk of inflammation overall in the body is increased, risk of dementia, risk of osteoporosis. So numerous risks from smoking. The same thing with alcohol. Having 1 to 2 drinks of alcohol is all right, but anything more than that, studies clearly show that there's increased risk of cancers, increased risk of liver disease, heart disease, and other osteoporosis, fractures, falls, etc. So quitting smoking and avoiding smoking and reducing alcohol, these are things that will prolong your life. Thank you.